Good morning. It's Tuesday. If you can see the dark window, that means I'm on time today. And let's go. All right, Ephesians 3. Again, we're still working through this. And I'm in verse 19. Now, we're going to look at the first half of it. Verse 19a, the first half. To know the love of Christ, which passes knowledge. You could study a whole lifetime on one verse, this verse, for instance, that I just read, and never totally understand it. You could, like I said, study a whole lifetime, and you haven't begun to scratch the surface of it. The verse means that you finally perceive it, or maybe we'd say today, he gets it. And it goes back, this is a knowledge where you're like hooked up with it. It goes back a little bit to the relationship between a husband and wife. And the good aspects. So I guess also the times that, a husband and wife might argue or disagree, as long as it's done in love. And the second, the word there which passes knowledge, that word knowledge is also the word they use for science. And if you think about science in general, not parts of science, but when you think of science, it's a large, intricate, very complicated web of information, a web of facts. And when we study science, we might only study a small part of it, and yet that contributes to all of the knowledge together. Now, this knowledge goes way beyond, it far surpasses or goes way beyond mere knowledge. You may learn a little bit in school, or you should learn things in school, learn a little bit. But every topic that you study in school, there's tons of knowledge that go beyond that. I think about what I learned in elementary, junior high, and high school, and how much more complicated or complex that I learned in college. And then even more than that with further study, additional study. And Einstein knew things about time and space and distance that people, when he wrote his ideas down and published them, there were only a couple of people that really understood what he was talking about. And we find today that the things he talked about were valid and he did a good job. But all of that is nothing compared to what God knows. That's amazing. So today, what I want you to do is to know the love of Christ. And you start here and you grow in it. You pray, you study, you learn, you love God, you love people. It's, in a way, it's on the job training, and you grow in it. You have disappointments, but you also have successes. So in the name of Jesus today, love God and grow in the knowledge of God. That's what Paul's saying here. Be blessed today. Know Jesus Christ. You're one with him. God bless.